Hey, and welcome to the channel. My name is Dondi. We are currently live. This is the Friday night live we do at 7 o'clock. We're running a little bit late tonight. If this is the first time you've been here, as I said, my name is Dondi. I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's getting set up. Let me know if you can actually hear me or not. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, looks like Uber Hawk is here for a little bit. Oh, Hawk can hear you. Hey, Uber, how you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Let me turn that down so we'll get doubled. So tonight we're gonna be talking about action figures, as always. Comic books, basically video games, anything that I like, and I know that you like. I also am going to be talking about what's coming up for the channel is next week, which is one of them is this Whatnot box I got. So I'll be opening it and showing you, not tonight, but that's what one of the unboxing videos. And then we also have I also have a video coming out on Wednesday, I think it is, where I went to a couple of stores in Colombia and found some cool things. So again, we've started growing again, which is really cool. I am currently sorting through a lot of 23 Cops and Crooks action figures I've seen today. Nice. Cops and Crooks are cool. I want to actually end up with that line. Hey, there's a shiny Kettle appears. Hey, Kettles, welcome in, welcome in. So everybody's starting to show up. Let me start saying that I'm live and get other people in here. Hold on one moment. Let's see. So how is your Friday going? How's everybody doing? I had a really strange interaction with somebody today at the thrift store. If y'all want me to tell you the story, let me know. So I was at the thrift store after I got off work today, and there was I was looking at some, like, there was these tin soldiers, like, look, they're like collectible, like, mini soldiers. And I was looking at them, and this lady walked past me, and she was talking to me. She's like, "Hey, you can use Google Lens, which I know about, to find what they are." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And we started talking, and she said, "What's your name?" And I said, "My name is Dondi." And she goes, "F you." And I was like, "What? Why are you saying F you to me?" I didn't say that to her, but I was thinking it. And she goes, "That's my ex-husband's name."
Oh my god.
Yeah. So apparently there is another Dondi out there, and he's not a good guy, from what I understand. Yes. Story time, story time, story time with Dondi. That's your story for today. So, what have y'all found lately? Anything cool? Uber Hawk says he found has got a bunch of cooks and cops and crooks. Are you gonna be auctioning that off on Whatnot? Because if so, I mean, I'd be interested in some of those maybe. Because like I said, I really wouldn't mind getting that into that line. I also want to start getting as one of the lines that I want to start collecting is Cowboys and Moo Mesa. So I want to get those. Hello, my wonderful wifey. How are you tonight? So everybody's starting to show up, which is cool. I was telling, I don't know if you heard or if you missed it or not, baby, but I had a really weird interaction today at the thrift store when I stopped in today on my way home. Lady said that her ex-husband had my name, which is Don, because she knew who Dondi was and everything. She said she was about to get the, hey, Caleb's in the house. Um, Babyface. She said that she was about to get the cartoon character tattooed on him before she got divorced. Oh, making dinner. What you making? Oh, I'll have to check that out, Uberhawk. Which characters do you have that are doubles? As I said, I got a huge box from Whatnot from another sailor the other day, and some cool stuff in there. I can't wait to open it up. Yep. So again, if this is your first time on our channel, welcome. I know we got a lot of new subscribers. That Ollie's video that I did really took off, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all commenting and sharing and helping me grow. We're now at 530 subscribers, which is really, really cool. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we're on the way to that 1,000, so we can go ahead and we can monetize, and I can make this channel a lot better, because that's what I want. To be honest, what I want to do with this channel is to grow it to a point where I can basically I want to continue to create a community with y'all. And I am in the process of, as a lot of you know, building a vintage toy store. And when we get to a point where when the store is up and running and it's on its 2 feet, I would like to start offering, discounts and daily prizes and stuff like that. So, Caleb's doing taco salad. Emily says nothing fancy. I'll tell you more later. Okay. We had French bread pizza for dinner. That was pretty good. The Red Baron, which was good. But yeah, that's my future plans. I want to basically grow this channel to a point where I can offer you as a community, discounts on toys. I also am, wanting to, if you're looking for stuff, if I can help, like today, I sent out a package to Judd. He was looking for the Fortnite boat, and I actually found it at Ollie's, and I had some other stuff, and I sent it out to him. So that's on the way to him. And I got some other packages I need to start sending out to some other people that, have been waiting on stuff. So, but yeah, I'm glad that you all are here. So far we have 7 people watching, which is really cool. If you have not hit that like button, please do so. So the algorithm understands that we are a growing channel, and it helps big time. So please do that. And if this is the first time you're here, please subscribe. I think I try to be a good and funny guy. I don't know, but we always try to have fun on here. Caleb and my wife, and we IBD this be. Hey, Caleb, why does it say Caleb O'Brien instead of Babyface? Did you is that a different channel, or did you just change it? So if you haven't checked out Uberhawk's channel, please do so. Go over there and give him a like and subscribe. He's a really good guy. He's also a Whatnot seller. So look him up on Whatnot sometime and check out his show. Caleb, I sent you the pics of the cops and crooks I have doubles of. Okay, cool. I'll have to look at that. Actually, I'll do it right now. Nice. Oh, you got the big boss, huh? That's cool. And I don't know their names, but the boss. It looks like it's like the villains, which is cool. There's one of the cops. I had to redo my YouTube new start. My comments still say Babyface. Okay, cool. Shut it. You're golden. We have ghosts. The cookie jars, and they're telling me stop and move away from the cookie jar. I have a cookie jar that talks. When you open him up, he's a cop, And he says, "Stop, move away from the cookie jar." And he just started talking randomly in the kitchen. So that's pretty funny. Uberhawk says, every Thursday night at 8 p.m., Uberhawk Whatnot, come spend your money you don't have on the stuff you don't need. Exactly. And Emily's laughing at the cookie jar thing. So let's see. What have I picked up lately? I picked up the Whatnot boat, as you see. I need to change my name. Think it's confusing. People used to call me Babyface. Laugh out loud. Hey, there's Carnage. What's up, Carnage? Joe in the house. Yeah, that's another good, great channel. If you have not checked out Carnage Collectibles, please do so. Go over there and give him a like. Tell him we sent you. Subscribe. We have all the mafia coming in here. Yeah, so if you have not watched my latest Ollie's video, I picked up the Fortnite boat. I also got the Bucky O'Hare figures. Actually, let me show you. Now, I went to Columbia and I actually found. I actually did find another Bucky O'Hare at Ollie's when I picked up Judd's boat. So I actually got her as well, which is really cool. This is Jenny. This is the first mate. These boss fights are really cool looking figures. But I guess they both were that price. I thought they were cheaper, but it's the same price. I think Unboxing Art actually picked up Dead-Eye Duck for me. So I'll have all but one once he sends me that one. So I'm just looking for the Toad now. So that's going to be cool. Yeah, I know. She's really cool looking, huh? I like it. Really cool. This is based on an old line. If you don't know, there's a Bucky O'Hare. There was actually a cartoon and old toys. I actually have somewhere there he is. I actually have the old school Bucky. So that's him from the old line, and this is him from the new line, which is cool. And the Toad, I think I got the Toad too from the old line. Let's see. Yeah. This is the actual Toad I'm looking for now from the new line. This is the old line Toad. I'm looking for him in the new line. So, pretty cool. Yep. So, found some really cool stuff. Bought some of the Hand Ninjas. I went by Target today. That's where I got the pizzas from. And I was looking because they said there's a sale going on at Target, but I didn't see nothing. Yeah, thank you, Emily. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers, and we're it's not that far away. So, you know. Yeah, the Hand Ninjas, yeah. There was those are getting eaten up pretty quickly because I don't know if people are buying them to resell or if they're buying them to army build. But when I went back the other day, there wasn't as many Hand Ninjas as I saw the first time. So if you want Hand Ninjas or any of that from Ollie's, you may want to try to go and find them as soon as possible because I think they're going to go pretty quick. You know. One of the things that I was wanting to talk about is some of the toy news that's coming out. I saw that they are making a 12-inch Doom guy, like from Dark Horse. It's like going to be a Dark Horse Direct figure, It looks really, really cool. I wouldn't mind getting that. And then they're coming out with the. I gave up on 1,000 subs. I'm having fun. If it happens, it happens. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's a priority, but in the same time, I do this for because I like to do it. I like editing videos. I do it because I met some great people. I mean, the one of the best days, you know, times that I've had is meeting up with all of y'all in Texas. So, I mean, that in is basically what's this whole thing's about for me is making friendships. Yes, I want to monetize the channel because it'll allow me to do bigger and better things. You know, like if I have, say, if I was making money, I can upgrade my cameras. I could have a better place to film videos. You know, like and you know, it would be nice one day to have enough money to be like, hey, I'm gonna fly Uberhawk in for a video, or I'm going to go to Texas for the weekend because I have the money to do it. You know, money is a tool. It allows you to do. Oh, you want to see my shirt? But anyway, money is a tool. Allows you to do bigger things, and that's what I want to use the money that I would get from the channel to do. But my wonderful wife bought me this shirt, and it's a basically a mix between BioShock and Gurren Lagann, and it says mine is the drill that pierces the heavens, and it has Big Daddy and the little sister as the Mecha from Gurren and her as Yoko. So that's pretty cool. I thought. I really like the shirt. If you don't know, I'm a huge Gurren Lagann fan. If you don't know the anime Gurren Lagann, I highly suggest you look it up and watch the trailer and then go binge the anime. It's not that long. To be honest, they just announced that they're going to re-release they're going to re-release the animated movie in theaters and next year, and I'm definitely going to want to get with a bunch of people and maybe go see it. So if y'all are available and want to hang, let me know. We'll set it up. I know there's one of our friends already said that she wants to go with us, me and Emily. And I know there's a bunch of other people who probably would like to go, so we'll probably set up an event. Yeah, Texas was great. Hulk not allowed in your state would scare Dawn D. Small. You didn't scare her when you were she was in Texas. It's been years since I saw that anime. Yeah, you should watch it again. They're actually, like I said, the movie is they added a little bit extra film footage in the movie, so it's a good way to watch it again. That's like I said, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Basically, my favorite animes are like Akira, Gurren Lagann, Ghost in the Shell. What else? I really like the new Cyberpunk. I took her hostage. Well, she was about to get in your car when we were leaving, so that was funny. But yeah, with anime, I could talk about anime forever because it's just one of my favorite things in life is to sit down and have a pizza and watch anime. Especially good anime. But this is fun. We have 6 people watching. So far we have, let's see, wrong video. We have 4 likes. So if you have not liked the video, please like it so it tells the algorithm that you did like it and that it'll send more people our way. To be honest, I need to let people know that I'm live. So let's go over to Toy Savages and add saying, hey, we're live. So what have y'all found? Did you find anything cool over this week? What sales have you seen, and where do you think we should go find some toys? let's start talking. What do y'all want me to know? Every time I go to the antique shop and past that comic stand, I think about you guys. That was like one of the coolest things, is sitting there by Nate Simmons and rummaging through the comic books. I mean, to be honest, when I first started doing this, as a creator on YouTube, the first time I ever did this was I was in a car. I was bored. And I put my camera on, and I was like, "Hey, look! This I found this cool little figure at the flea market." I didn't know that it would lead to me meeting some amazing people. I mean, I'm Tattoo Toy Hunter, Uber Hulk, Nate the Great, Caleb and Joe, um, David Blooker. I mean, and then there's other people in the community that I want to meet, like Tim from Euro Tim and Ameritim, or Overkill as he's known. Sandman, I really want to meet Sandman. Um, and it's really cool how this YouTube thing brings people together. I mean, I never thought I would have friends in the UK. Now I know at least 3 or 4 people. Bumble over in the UK, Simon for one. I mean, I would, if I had the money, which eventually I hope I do, I'd fly over to UK just to hang out with Simon for a weekend. Because these people are, people I know through this is a really cool people. I mean, like I said, it allows me to meet people I would never have met if it wasn't for YouTube. So Dr. Stone is good. I really like Dr. Stone. I have bought a lot of toys this week, but none are keepers. They're going straight to eBay. No, I said you. I said that I would definitely go over there and hang out with you, Simon. You would have to wake Salmon up to meet him. That was a great episode when he fell asleep. That was quality content, to be honest. That people would just pay to see Sandman sleep on stream for a live stream. Like, his name is Sandman. Why wouldn't he fall asleep? I want the Emma Frost on sale from Target if she goes on sale here. There's a 30% sale at my Target, but there was nothing that I found that was like it either was cleared out or they just didn't have anything for sale because I didn't really see much. An underrated anime I write is Dr. Stone. Yeah, like I said, Dr. Stone is really cool. D Gray Man is good too. I need to watch more of it. Yep. Treat it like an alien. Hi, I'm Emily, and I can't remember the last time I went toy hunting. That's funny. This is what I'm talking about. Just sitting around shooting the shit and talking toys. That's like, the fun. I saw that you're doing the Karate Commandos. How far away are you from having all of them? Because I know, don't they have vehicles for that line as well? Oh, they made Dr. Stone figures. That's pretty cool. I mean, the kind of figures that I want now is like this. I don't know if I showed this on stream or not before, but this is when I got this at the flea market in Texas, and I want the rest of this line, like the D Gray Man. I mean the Vampire Hunter D. I want D because this would one day when I have my nice big room like I want, and I want to create a giant diorama. I want to have a cemetery and have all the like vampires I like in the cemetery, which would be really, really cool. And Spawn, just have a creepy ass cemetery and have like a little church in there, and have Spawn on top of the church and have the vampires and all the horror, like the werewolves and all that would be really, really cool. Oh, you're I'm getting Chuck Norris from Boston Mike on Monday. Cool. That's really cool. D Gray Man, I read the manga in school. The manga is good. The anime is really good, I think. I mean, I'm kind of going. Oh, Dondi, I know what my next two video. Oh, what's your next two Ocarina videos are going to be? You want to tell us on stream? Um, let's see. All right. So, let's see what else I can talk about. I beat God of War. So I'm done with that game. Well, kind of. I want to. There's some content after the game, which I'm probably gonna go through and play some of the side quests that I didn't get to do, and check out some of the other things. I'm trying to figure out what game I want to play next. I was thinking about, if you have not seen it, another anime I would like is Mashle. Mashle? Magic and muscles. Just think Harry Potter and the main character has no magic but attends magic school. Did anybody see the new Black Clover movie on Netflix? That was pretty good. One is going to feature your uncle. The other one, I'm going to hire Jerry to help me film. Cool. Okay. Do we nerd to speak like that they do at the Renaissance Festival to be able to understand you, Sir Dondi? I speak like I do right now at the Renaissance Festival, sir. I don't. I'm a purveyor of trinkets at the front of the gate. So when you come in, I'm a souvenir. So I sold souvenirs at the Georgia Renaissance, and then I control a line at the Carolina Renaissance. So all I do is tell you, hey, get in line and be quiet. I have been playing Final Fantasy 16. Such a great game. Simon, do you or have you ever thought of playing Final Fantasy 14? Emily plays that all the time. She would probably be down to play with you. Boss Fight Studios doing the Dr. Stone vehicle. Oh shit, are they? I'll have to look that up because I would love. Bucky looked really cool. I wonder how. I guess this line didn't do well. That's why it ended up at Ollie's. I don't know. Okay, future boy. You would fit in at the Renaissance Festival. I think. Uber. I think there's a guy named Bam, and he works. There's a swing, like a barrel. It's like a big barrel, and he pushes people in this big barrel swing. I think you would probably end up doing that because you're such a, you and him would probably get along pretty well. Don't you think? Would you think, Emily? We have been playing Street Fighter 6 and Devil May Cry 5. How is Devil May Cry 5? I've heard mixed reviews about it. I like. I saw Street Fighter 6. I like that. Bam is a good dude. Yeah, I know. Bam is fun. I was telling him his song is Bam a Lamb. Oh, Black Betty, Bam a Lamb. You know me, I would say that. So we like I said, I'm trying to get the channel back to being consistent. So I want to basically Bam gets along with everybody. Yeah, I agree. Hello, Mandy, how are you? Welcome in. If you have not hit that subscribe button or ring that notification bell, please do so. Again, I do play Final Fantasy 14, but right now I'm on a break, caught up with Endwalker, so I'm just waiting for the next patch. There you go, Emily. You and him should play sometime. Another person to play with the Final Fantasy. Emily likes to craft and do dungeons, so she can tell you more what she likes. What was the character you just beat? Emily? Dang it. he was from Final Fantasy 14, from Final Fantasy 6, right? Was one of the newer bad guy that you beat? Yeah, definitely. DMer. Spoilers.
You spoiled it.
No, I didn't. Now, you don't know who I'm talking about. If you like Final Fantasy, Emily actually did a review of the toy on the channel. So, one of the characters from Final Fantasy 14, they do a new Vincent Valentine game, and I'll jump back in. I wonder how they're going to do that in the remake, Final Fantasy 14 remake, because they kind of mixed up everything in that game. So I wonder how they're going to bring him in. He's a. I always thought he was a pretty cool looking character. Yes, I don't want to spoil anything, but it shoots back to the old games. Yep, I agree, Emily. I mean, you were pretty excited. Let's put it that way. I think. Hulk must lurk in the shadows. Hulk gone, but Dondi's mom by Emily Dondi later nerd. Ha 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 ha. All right, Uber, take it easy, man. We'll see you soon. We'll catch you on Whatnot. I'm gonna definitely, I'll talk to you about the cops and crooks figs. So, if here's a topic. Pink Panther Zachary Antley. Hi guys. Hey, welcome in. Well, Zach. Do you want me to call you Zach, or do you want me to call you Panther or Pink, or how do you want to be named? Welcome. We're talking toys fit. We're talking about toys tonight. We're talking about video games. Talk about comics. Talk about sci-fi. Anything you want to talk about. Are you a toy collector? Do you like playing video games? Tell us about yourself. Thanks, Pink Panther, please. Okay, Pink Panther, tell us about yourself. What do you like? You like video games? Playing anything recently? I was just talking about how I got the been collecting the Bucky O'Hare figures from Ollie's. And this week I got a video coming out of my Whatnot haul. So lots of figs in here, which is going to be fun.
He plays video games.
Video game, cool. What games have you been playing recently? I just finished God of War. The main storyline. Now I want to go ahead and go through the side quests and the after stuff. And then as I was saying, I think my next game that I want to pick up is going to probably be Dredge, because I really, really like what I saw of that game. It's really, really, if you don't know, I really like Cthulhu stuff. So, my wonderful wife crochets, and she made me this baby Cthulhu. His name is Thulu, which is an original name, but he hangs out with me at the Renaissance festivals when we go. Pink Panther goes to Hollywood Sega Genesis. Okay, cool. I'm a big Sega Genesis man. I love that system. I actually at one point was trying to get all of the games for that system. Simon says, speaking of sci-fi, anyone apart from me watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds? I haven't checked out any of the new Star Trek items. I need to get back into it. I love Star Trek and I like Star Wars. I'm one of those nerds who doesn't care, will watch both. So is it good? And how is that Pink Panther goes to Hollywood? Is it really, really cool game? It's a platform, I would guess. I'll have to check it out and look. Me and my wife were at an antique mall the other day, and we actually picked up a plushie of the 7-Up spot. Somewhere around here. Oh, is it really good? Is that the one that's animated, or is it the one that is live action? I know that they did the one with Picard, which I need to catch up on that. I really want to watch that. But yeah, Next Generation and then Voyager is my two favorite Star Trek shows. I really, really liked Voyager when it came out. And then the only reason why I didn't like, well, I can't say I didn't like, I watched it, but I preferred, I preferred, oh, dang it, I'm going blank. But Deep Space Nine, I prefer the other show over it. There's the man, Judd's in the house. We're just talking sci-fi and video games, Judd. Talking about Star Trek at the moment. Simon says that Star Trek Strange New Worlds is really, really good. I was talking about how I liked Next Generation and Voyager. They're thinking about making a new Star Trek movie soon. Huh. That's cool. I would probably. I think I saw like the first Next Generation movie in the theater. I went and saw it there. It was. I thought all those movies were pretty good. I mean, they weren't perfect, you know. Cool. I'm old, so I like the original and Next Gen. Yeah, the original. I used to watch the original back in the day when we had like 3 channels on TV. We didn't. When I was growing up, we didn't have cable, which I'm telling my age, but it would come on like on Saturday afternoons on our local Fox affiliate, and we would just be sitting in on a Saturday in the summer on a Saturday afternoon when it got too hot, and watch Star Trek, the old Star Trek on TV. Well, guys, I have to go to Minnesota on a July 9th, Sunday morning. Oh, wow. Going to Minnesota. That's cool. Yeah, I liked the only reason why I preferred Babylon 5, which is what I was trying to think of earlier, over Deep Space Nine, because they were kind of similar, you know. And I am excited about the Babylon 5 animated that they're working on. As you can see, I'm a pretty big Babylon 5 guy, so there you go. But yeah, I love sci-fi. I used to love the Outer Limits TV show when it came on. There's all kind of sci-fi movies that I can talk about all day. Like, I'm behind on anime. Take it easy, Pink Panther. Yeah, for sure. If you're traveling, man, take it easy. So, I mean, what's your favorite sci-fi movie of all time? If I was talking about sci-fi movie, it'd probably be Back to the Future. That's like my favorite. To be honest, my favorite regular movie of all time is Back to the Future. I think Stargate is a good one. What else? I like, like anybody else, I like the Matrix, the original Matrix. I'm not so fond of the last couple of movies. Star Wars. I think I've told this story before, but Star Wars has a particular, place in my heart because it was like that was like one of the movies that I first saw when I was really, really small. Star Wars will always be up there. It's not my favorite because Back to the Future. I love time travel movies. For some reason, time travel does it for me. It grabs my attention. Um, and then the second thing that if you have time travel and um, post-apocalyptic, I love post-apocalyptic too. Alien's your favorite? Alien is really really cool. Especially the very first Alien. I think is it part two where they go? I think it's part two. Part one and part two is particularly my two favorites. I like where they're on the ship with the original, where it's really really horror related, and the second one, if I'm not if correct me if I'm wrong, but the second one is more of a sci-fi kind of vibe to it, where they're trying to fight them on that planet. I like both of those styles of alien movies. Um, if I had to pick between Alien and Predator, I think Predator would outbid the Alien especially the original Predator movie. This also that newer Predator movie was really really good. I thought that they did, because and even the Predator where they're in New York, I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I like both, to be honest. I mean, Predator all the way. Yeah, Predator is cool as hell. I mean, whoever came up with that concept, it's just. I mean, again, it's a power trip. That's what most of my favorite characters are, power trip characters. Where you're a manly man, you kill shit. The Hulk, I got angry, so I'm gonna beat shit up. That's my kind of shit. You wouldn't live either way if you had to choose between them. Yeah, well, yeah. If I was like in the middle of it, and the alien was coming one way and the predator was coming the other, either way you're gonna die. I mean, one has acid for blood, and the other one is like a super hunter. You're dead either way. First Alien is horror. Second is more action. Yeah, that's what I like both of those movies, to be honest. Oh, Mad Max is like one of my favorites as well. See, I don't know if you know this, but when I was growing up, two things that that was part of my childhood was sci-fi, because Buck Rogers and Star Wars and all that, and then cars. My dad and my uncles are all car guys. They love vintage cars. My dad's been working on cars since he was a teenager, building custom cars and riding motorcycles and all that stuff. So growing up, the two type of movies we used to watch was like anything that had to do with cars. So like racing movies, Mad Max, anything that had to do with a badass car, we were watching it. And then sci-fi movies, because I remember watching Buck Rogers and Star Wars and all that. Now this is before my mom and dad got divorced, so it was like my early childhood. So all that's ingrained in me. If it's something that has a badass car in it, I mean, that's a movie I'm gonna be watching because it's a badass car. So, is Emily ready for the Moana movie, the live action Moana movie? I don't know. Are you excited about that, Emily? And I know that they're getting ready to come out with the Avatar as well. So I know that she's looking forward to that, I think. Hopefully, if they do it right. Smokey and the Bandit was it was a really, really, really good movie. I mean, when I was growing up, that was one of the ones that we always were watching. Smokey and the Bandit. What was that one with the car that disappears and reappears in the future? The Phoenix Gate, I think it's called, or something like that. There's one where this race car driver, apparently they think he dies, but he actually appears in the future. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's a really good movie. Knight Rider was a thing. Airwolf was a thing. Street Hawk was a thing. I can, A-Team was a thing. So, I mean, to be honest, Star Wars is Smokey and the Bandit in space. If you really want to be honest about it, I mean, the Millennium Falcon is like a badass ship that can do so much time in a race. So, Freejack, that's exactly what you're. Thank you, Simon. That was a badass movie. Freejack is very underrated. So that's why, like, if you have never seen Redline, which is an anime, that's why I love that anime so much. Because it's basically a badass car movie. If you haven't checked Redline out, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's made by Madhouse, and you can watch it on YouTube for free. So if you haven't watched it, look it up and watch it tonight. You'll thank me tomorrow. I promise. If you like car movies and you like really, really cool storylines, because this has a really good story. I think I'm going to rest. I hate to leave, but I have a headache. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. You get some Advil, man, baby. Make sure see if they have some to get you some rest. I'll talk to you in a bit, okay? I saw Smokey and the Bandit in the theaters. Just recently watched it again. Love it just as much as I did as Little Judd. Laugh out loud. Speaking of Smokey and the Bandit, what other good racing movies is there out there that people? I know there's Days of Thunder. I don't know if anybody likes that movie. I thought it was okay. Like he said, Freejack is good. Yeah, definitely get some medicine and some rest, baby. I'll talk to you in a bit before I go to bed. Blue Thunder was a good one too. Isn't that the one with is it the helicopter that Clint Eastwood did? Tell your brother I said hi, Emily. I think Blue Thunder was kind of where they got the basis, the idea of Airwolf from. Yeah, Cannonball Run was fun. Was a good movie, but it was more of a comedy than an action movie. Death Race was good too. I like Death Race. So what comics have y'all been reading lately? Anything cool? I picked up a bunch of Image comics. I also am in the process of reading through Fast X, Fast 8 and all that. Fast and the Furious. The first Fast and the Furious was really good. I like Tokyo Drift as well. I mean, a lot of people said they didn't like it, but I enjoyed it because, again, Japanese culture and anime, I'm into that. But it's getting to a point where they're overdoing it, I think, in my opinion. Now, that's my opinion. It might be wrong. But I think that they need to take a break from it and let it go for a little while and then go back to it maybe and relook at it and see what worked in it and what didn't. Y'all are bringing up the movies in my childhood. Laugh out loud. Damn, I'm old. Hey, man, me and you both. I mean, shoot. There's times when I like starting to. I look at myself and say, "Oh, I'm turning into one of those old crappity men. Craggedy men, sitting on the porch, be like, back in my day, I only had 3 channels. Y'all younglings don't understand." Well, again, they're trying to please that demographic, Simon. I mean, it is what it is. They're trying. I mean, how how much bigger can we get? You know, we have to. Last time we drove a car through a building that was falling down and jump between buildings. This time we have to jump out of a plane and land with no parachute. You have to. It's just bigger and bigger. Oh, you read the latest Lady Death from the last Kickstarter? That's cool. um, I need to start picking up some of those Coffin comics. I love Lady Death, as you know. Hey, when you get your package, by the way, I want to see pictures of what's in there on your shelf because I want to see how it looks in your collection, if you don't mind. Because you know what's coming, and I'm sorry I didn't get it out to you earlier, but it's on its way now. So that big statue of Lady Death, so that's gonna be cool. I feel older than I am. Laugh out loud. Yeah, well, you know, they're saying that there was references. I haven't seen this latest movie, but they're saying there's references to time travel in that latest movie. When you start saying, okay, we can just do whatever we want with this movie, it just takes away any realistic. I mean, it was never realistic in the first place. Let's be honest, but there was actually some rules to it when it first came out. Are you going to customize that boat, Judd? I wonder. Hey, if you have y'all picked up the Fortnite boat, and if you have, has anybody thinking about customizing it? What would you do with it if you could customize it? I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with mine. I mean, the bat boat, you could turn it into a bat boat, but that's kind of predictable. I'm trying to figure out and I know some people are using it for GI Joes, but I'm not a big GI Joe guy, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to use it for. I was thinking about working on my first diorama. Speaking of that, doing customs and actually creating a street that kind of splits down a little bit down the middle, and actually creating it with something that's having it sitting up a little bit and having under a little thing where I could put a street shark and actually have them being able to cut through the ground like they used to do in the cartoon. I need to comic stores. There are 2 comics by me. Okay. I will definitely send you pics, bro. I appreciate the hookup. Yeah, it's cool, man. You know, anytime. I didn't know you were looking, or I would have said, hey, man, because when I was talking to Art, he was telling me that him and somebody else is looking. I didn't know it was you, which is kind of crazy that it kind of happened to be you. Because he says, oh, yeah, Judd was looking. And I was like, wait, is this for Judd? And he goes, yeah. I said, hey, I got something for Judd already, so I'll just pick it up and throw it in the package for him. Nope, I don't have customizing skills, so it will stay the way it is. Okay. But I'm hyper for the Doctor Who special in November. I am ready for that. I cannot wait. I hope that it goes back to being super good like it used to be. I mean, there was a time when because my friend Kevin O'Cole, Kevin O'Cole, you know him. He's the one who really got me into Doctor Who. He had no idea we knew each other. That's funny. Well, I mean, that's how connected the toy community is in some ways, is that one person doesn't know that you know somebody else. It's crazy. But yeah, Kevin is the one that got me into Doctor Who, and I was out back. There was a time when I just watched it every night because I was so far behind, and I was one of those guys who's like, I don't understand Doctor Who at first. One of those people who's like, well, this is weird. It doesn't make sense. And then I really started watching it, and I'm like, oh wow, this is very, very well done. There's meaning behind meanings on this show. So I actually really got into it, and now I'm a big Doctor Who fan. And I'm glad it's going to be on Disney Plus because that means it's a lot easier for me to access. Because this last season I couldn't watch it because there was no place to watch it unless you wanted to buy it. Actually buy the BBC. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Judd. I mean, I like I said before, there's gonna be. I told Emily this, and it's the truth. I want to plan a weekend where we could just go up there and hang with y'all up there in Chicago area. I've been through Chicago, but I've never actually been there, so it'd be cool to go get some deep dish pizza and hang out with you, and go maybe toy hunt and stuff like that. I'm thinking about maybe next year because I was talking maybe taking a road trip up that way because we can just go up through Virginia and go up, and see Sandman and Tim, and then maybe go on up to Chicago and hang out with you. That'd be fun. Because I've been out to Texas, so it'd be time for us to go the other way. And then I definitely, like I said before, I want to get everybody in one room one day. That's my goal. I want all of us, Judd, Tattoo, everybody, even the people like Simon and Tim. I want to try to get everybody in one room at one time because I feel that would be the most epic day ever. That if we were all hanging out, all of us just talking toys and shooting the shit and doing like we're doing now, but in person, that would be great.
He's in Cleveland. He's in Chicago.
Oh, okay. Well, Cleveland. I wouldn't mind going to Cleveland. It is so great. I can send you Jody's final season on DVD if you want. I think I saw a lot of the episodes because, especially, what did you think of was it The Endless Child? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. A lot of people didn't like the way that ended up. I don't want to spoil anything if anybody hasn't seen it. I liked it. I like the way that I like the master. I like all that. So again, I don't want to spoil anything, but I thought it was really cool. But I think I missed some episodes. It's like anything else. I just had, like I said, I couldn't access it in some ways. The Timeless Child. Yes, that's it. Thank you. I thought that was a really cool a really cool storyline, but a lot of people didn't like it, as you probably know. You probably hear it a lot more than me being over there because it's a lot more prevalent over there, I would think. Which is really cool. I like the idea of just walking on the street and randomly seeing a TARDIS, in some of the bigger cities, because apparently there are places where you can walk through the city and see a TARDIS just sitting randomly on a building or something, or at least that's what I've heard. And some of the toy shops there, I've seen footage of. They have massive collections of Doctor Who toys. Again, that would be something that I would love to have a big collection of one day, is Doctor Who stuff. But you know me, I'm a pack rat, though. I would like to have everything in the world, to be honest. It's hard for me to, like, I'm a toy seller, and it's like, well, maybe I want that for my collection. Well, no, I gotta sell it. I gotta make money. But maybe I want it for my collection. There's the man unboxing art. Welcome in. We were just talking about you earlier, so I guess your ears were burning. Judd said you didn't know that we knew each other. Small world, right? I hope Stranger Things get a new episode soon. The last one was good. Yeah, Stranger Things is supposed to be coming back soon. I also heard that my man is supposed to get a All I Want Is My Hulk's back. Doctor Who Werewolf is all I need, but one day might give it a watch. Yeah, very small world. It's crazy. Like I tell you, there's connections upon connections in the toy world, to be honest. That's why you need to be strong as a reseller. Well, the
Who said unboxing art?
Huh?
Who's unboxing art?
That's Art. That's someone who I was been talking to, Art from Unboxing Art.
Oh, okay.
Be like, the reseller is strong in you. Yeah. But yeah, it was crazy when you said Judd. When you said, "Hey, Judd's looking for it," I was like, "Oh, Judd, I got a box already getting ready to send to him, so I'll just send it out." Yeah. We're just talking about sci-fi movies we like. We're also talking about what toys we're looking for, video games that we've been playing. Pretty much, right now we're talking about Doctor Who. I don't know if you like Doctor Who or not. Unboxing. Um, if you have not checked out Unboxing Art, his channel is epic. Does great reviews. Go over there, give him a like and subscribe. Great guy as well. So can't say enough about him. Always helping the community, that's for sure. He was seems like he thinks about other people more than himself sometimes, in my opinion, which is a good thing. Pretty much helping me get my Bucky O'Hare collection complete. Only got one more. I gotta look for the frog for Bucky O'Hare. Unboxing. What are you looking for right now? Anything cool? Looking for any cool figures? Are you getting ready to review anything? What's up with your channel? If you want to promote your channel, go ahead. More than welcome. Never watched Doctor Who. Laugh out. Know nothing but good things. Heard it's long. Laugh out. Well, it's been going for ever. I mean, that's what, like, one of the longest TV shows, that's been in existence, I think. Newest season's coming out on Disney Plus, so that's gonna be cool. I want a Lunlon plush from Hello Boss, but it's only ships from across the ocean. I need that Neko April. Target is messing me. Put it in a back order and pushed it out twice. Oh man. You collecting? And forgive me if I'm ignorant, but are you collecting like the newer NECA turtles, or the whole line, pretty much? I guess. Or are you getting those the new ones from the movie? That who's looking forward to that new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? It looks pretty cool, I think. Is it Seth Green who's put it out? Not Seth Green. Who is it? Seth something. With Turtles. I'm on the fence because, again, I'm telling my age. When Turtles came out, I was getting out of toys, so I had the Turtles, and I watched the TV show because I love cartoons. But I don't have the connection to it that most people do. Months long wait times when you order kind of sucks. The new Teenager looks fun. Got the Raph and Leo from it. Let's see, where is it? Unboxing Art goes live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Come hang with us. That's when Unboxing Art goes live. Go check him out. Again, great channel. Give him a sub. Tell him I sent you. Yeah, we most long wait kind of sucks. The new, yeah, I like the idea of Donatello having glasses, which is pretty cool. That's kind of, and the art style looks almost like Spider-Man enter the Spider-Verse type of art style. So I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see how good it is. So let's see what else. So, as far as toy news, what do you believe is the coolest figure that's going to get ready to come out? I saw that they're doing the dinosaurs toys again. I also saw that they are that McFarlane is re-releasing the Swamp Thing, but it's gonna be glow in the dark, um, which is pretty cool. I wanted the Mondo Man thing when that came out. That thing was pretty cool looking. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but it was really really cool. Oh, okay. Good night, Simon. It was good to have you here, man. Get some rest, man. 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Appreciate you. Talk to you soon. Just like Hawk, I need all the new Raph figs. That's cool. Donatello is Emily's favorite turtle. I kind of fluctuate between Raphael and Michelangelo's, depending on what the personality is of the turtle at the time. For me, all the SH figure art characters of long life favorites coming out on the big anime characters. Cool. I saw that they're coming out with a new Gurren Lagann figure, which is cool. You said tonight, Simon.
I know, I said a good night.
She meant good night, Simon.
Not tonight.
Well, I think was it in tell me, did y'all know about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who when they created the Turtles, that they're connected to the Marvel Universe? Yep. Judd is a Raphael collector too. If you didn't know, if you go back and read the original comic book, the creators were big Daredevil fans. So what they did is they pretty much took how Daredevil got his powers, which is, as you know, is a truck overturned and chemicals sprayed him in the face, after he saved this little girl in the street, and he goes blind, but he gets his powers. Well, in the Turtles book, at the beginning of the Turtles book, the same thing happens. This little boy saves this little girl, this truck overturns, and when all this is going down, these people has a fishbowl in their hand, and it has turtles in it, and so the fishbowl gets knocked out of the person's hand. They end up in the sewer, and the chemicals that gave Daredevil his powers is the ooze that gave the turtles the powers. So basically, that if you really wanted to be technical, the Turtles is basically in the Marvel Universe. Sweet Raph fans are always good people. So I thought that's always a cool little tidbit that the Turtles are actually in the Marvel Universe. So I wonder if we'll ever get it would be cool if we saw a Raphael and Wolverine book. I would be down to read that. Because they mixed in the Turtles with everything else. They mixed up with Stranger Things, right? And then also Karate Kid, right? Yeah, if you read, it's really cool. I didn't know it till there's a Twitch streamer. His name is Shono. He's a comic book creator himself. He draws and creates his own comics. And he was talking about it, and he told us that, he was telling us about how, and he was showing us the pages where it actually happened. If you have a chance and can get on Twitch, and he streams every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, starting around 9:00. And on Saturday, and I think it's Saturday and tonight around 9 he streams tonight. I think he's doing video games tonight, and then on Saturday he does you can watch a movie with him. He watches like the old sci-fi movies, the ones where, like Spaceman from Outer Space or whatever, which is fun. Having fun with my McFarlane Deathstroke. Cool. I need to set up my shelf for all my McFarlane figures, my DC figures. I'm in the process of rearranging my whole collection, to be honest. All this back here is going to probably go, a lot of it's going to be changed. My Hulk shelf, I'm going to probably rearrange it so it looks less cluttered. And then I have my McFarlane, my image wall. I'm going to work on that. And then the lines that I really want to finish up is Street Sharks, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I want to get all the rest of the Ultra Force figures. If anybody, I'm thinking about basically talking to Comedian Viet. If you don't know who Comedian Viet is, again, he's a custom toy maker. He customizes toys. Really good guy. Really well, does really good work. I'm thinking about talking to him and having him do a custom Prime figure for me. That would be really cool. And I also want him eventually to do a Scud, the disposable assassin. His Rebirth figure is pretty fun for posing. And my Snake Eyes was Timber. Cool. I actually picked up a couple of the G.I. Joe figures from Ollie's. I got the Cobra Commander. So let's not talk about McFarlane. I'm still recovering from not getting the 89 Batman to Batmobile today. That thing is expensive, isn't it? Really expensive. To be honest, if we're going to be paying a ton of money for a vehicle, for like that, I'm thinking maybe the actual Batmobile from the original toy line would be, more of what I would want. Right, barely went up for any time. Was it like one of those pre-orders? I hate pre-orders, man. To me, I never really get what I want when somebody pre-orders something. He is ticking me off with exclusives. No, it really wasn't expensive. How much was it? Forgive my ignorance. I think there was one that was like $80, right? Or am I mistaken? But I mean, the thing is that he'll make he's doing what he used to do, which is make certain figures and then take them away, and then he's thinking that the value will go up because they're not. It's not really. It was like 84 for the Batmobile and Bats. Okay, so 74 for the Batmobile and Bats. Well, nope. The first one was $60. Okay, $60. Okay. I mean, I remember when you could buy a Batmobile for like $20. So that's, hey, there's Viet. What's up, Viet? We were just speaking about you, man. Talking about how I want to get you to do Prime from Ultra Universe and Scud, the disposable assassin. Yeah, another thing is was that size of a car, I would wonder where I would be able to fit it, where I would put it. Because, I mean, unless you're just going to dedicate a whole shelf to the Batmobile, How are you tonight, Viet? Again, if you have not checked out Viet on Twitch, please do so. His channel is Comedian Viet on Twitch. A great customizer of toys. He's done some really cool stuff. He also does pops, and he also 3D prints figures. Like he has custom Kirby's he's doing. I think the new movie for the Teenage Mutant Ninja may be good. I plan on getting 4 Turtles and Party Wagon. Sorry for late response. I was fighting a world boss in Diablo 4. Cool. I've heard great things about Diablo 4. Yeah, so do I, but those were smaller and everything costs more these days, bro. Yeah, it says not bad. Just finished eating dinner and cleaning up. Cool. I got the party wagon from the vintage line back here. As you can probably, I don't know if you can see or not, but I got that one there. And I got all the turtles, but Donatello, from which I need to get. Well, is it Donatello? Yeah, Donatello. I need to get Donatello from that line. So, we're doing good, having fun, talking shit here about talking about toys and stuff like that. Um, just chilling. Had a good week, I think, for a shorter week, but it felt longer, in my opinion, because going back on Wednesday, I really didn't want to go back after the 4th of July. Found some good toys. I actually found a really vintage, like construction set at Goodwill the other day when I was in Columbia. I had the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle party wagon, but I gave that to my godson. The reason why I haven't opened it up, I'm keeping it in a box because I've heard the quality isn't as good as the original one. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that it's not as good as the original party wagon. Again, if I was going to, because one day I probably will end up collecting them, but if I ever started to collect the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it'd probably be the vintage ones, the original ones. Again, like I said, I had some of the toys when I was growing up. That was about the time that I was getting out of toys because I wasn't around when Power Rangers was a thing. I was in high school, so and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was around then as well. Okay. As a vintage item, my grail will be to own a Cobra Terradome. Oh, I'll be right back. Talk about this. I actually have it. It's not complete. Not all the parts are there, but I do have it, and it is for sale. I found that at one of the guys that I know at the flea market. He was climbing around in his mother's attic and found it. Yep. It's not complete. I have the parts. I haven't put it fully together yet, but it's close to being complete, I think. Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows. Well, a lot of people do, but I am an owner of a small toy shop in the local flea market called the Coastal Carolina Flea Market. I have a booth there, and the name of our shop is called a bit epic, and it's spelled EPOCH, like the actual time machine from Chrono Trigger. So, I am in the process of building that shop out. I'm also, I've been in the past a vendor at toy shows and anime shows and stuff like that, and I'm getting back into that as well. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't pay like a ton of money for that thing. You'll be surprised how you can find stuff like that, just randomly in the wild sometimes. I mean, if you were close, man, we would talk. Because it's gonna go in my shop eventually. I just have to find a way to display it. So it's so big. Same thing with the flag. I mean, I've seen those. I got these cheeseburgers. That's funny. Hey Dondi, I got these cheeseburgers. Come over here, get them. Judd says, "Send me all your hawks immediately." No, all my hawks will stay here, Judd. They left it on my shelf back here behind me. I'm getting more. I got more hawks. Speaking of hawks, I want to complete the cartoon series online as well. Toy Biz one. Speaking of that, if you had to choose one character from any comic book as your favorite comic book character, who would you choose? Mine is obviously the Incredible Hulk. That's my favorite character in comic history. But I mean, I'm also partial to a lot of the Image characters. I like Wildcats as a team. Most people would probably say X-Men, but I grew up in my high school and comic book years was Image Comics years, so I need to go sling my artistic abilities, then I could probably snag Dome for you. Mean Don of all toys. Oh, so I'm getting the mean title now, like Blooker, Mean Dave. That's funny. Excuse me. My top 3 characters. This is unboxing art. Venom, Juggernaut, and Apocalypse. Great characters. But all 3 of them are really cool. I'm gonna start a debate. Do you think that Juggernaut could take the Hulk? I think the Hulk has an edge over the Juggernaut in strength. Apocalypse is God tier, so he's pretty cool. Who was I talking about who would be really cool Venomized the other day? There was a character I was thinking about that would be really cool Venomized. I don't know. But to be honest, all the characters are cool Venomized. Like Incredible Hulk and Venomized is like scary beyond belief. That's a hard one, bro. My top 3 are. This is Judd. That's a hard. My top 3 are Batman, Spider-Man, and Hulk. Cool. I like Batman from DC. If I had to pick a character from DC, it would probably end up being Batman because he's maybe the Flash. I like the Flash because he's I like the storyline. I like one of my favorite DC characters storylines is Flashpoint. So Caleb says top 3: Deadpool, Batman, and Venom. I think it was Godzilla. I was saying it'd be cool for Venomized. A Venomized Godzilla would be scary. Or Carnage, like a Carnage Venom. I mean, a Carnage Godzilla. Yeah, but some of my coolest pickups is one of them is that Terradome. I picked it up, like I said, at a flea market. I also did all those X-Men toys, like the Wolverine and all that at the flea market as well. Was really cool. That I don't know if I showed you. Let me see if I got that footage. But I mean, if you watch my TikTok, I went to a yard sale like a couple weekends ago, and they had like a bunch of like Star Wars figures, and they had like the old 2000 Thundercat fig stuff. They had an older school Ninja Turtles there. We shall talk, Don. Maybe we can work something out. Oh, for the Terradome, yeah, definitely. I mean, we can talk. I'd have to figure out how to ship it, or I can just, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. it comes apart, so I could probably break it down into pieces. So yeah, we can talk. Like I said, you would have to find the rest of the pieces for it. I got a pretty good amount of it, but I don't know exactly how complete it is. But at least that's the basis of it there. So and a lot of the guns, so it's good. I know it doesn't have the airplane that goes with it. I think it's missing that. I know it's missing one of the dome pieces that close up. It's missing one of them. But like I said, it's pretty cool. I also got from that same collector. I also got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sewer playset, and also I got the Ewok, the Ewok Village. Art now will come pick it up once he moves closer to me. Okay, well that's fine with me. If y'all want a road trip down, I'll meet you halfway. Maybe that'd be fun. Well, we've been going for more than an hour, I think now, almost an hour 30 minutes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of y'all hanging with me. Like I said, what I'm going to start doing is we're going to do this every Friday at 7 o'clock. And again, my newer videos will be up on Monday at 10 a.m. and Wednesday at 10 a.m. So I appreciate you all, and I will see you next time. Y'all have a great time looking out for those toys, and good night. Talk to you later. Peace.